Hi people, welcome to Katsintuition and welcome to this Pick a Doorway. I really have been missing Halloween, so we will be using tarot from Diary of Skeleton and the Halloween Tarot for these two readings. I'm so excited, I cannot wait. So what I will do is shuffle these different doorways. You shall pick one or two, and depending on which you pick, I will put timestamps below and you can find your reading there. All right, so let's see which doorway will be for doorway number 1. Woo, chaos, chaos, chaos. Uh-oh. What does this say about the energy? Okay, ooh, very pretty. Okay, so this one for doorway number 1. Okay, now for doorway number 2. Ooh, very pretty. Doorway number 2. Pick whichever doorway calls to you and you will find the timestamps in the description below that will take you straight to your reading. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. Okay, so we have 4 of Swords, Page of Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and 6 of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this could quite literally be that you are losing sleep. Something is consuming your thoughts so much that it has you worried. It has you stressed out. It has you feeling that you just cannot catch a break. You cannot... Oh, look, I just noticed my little skull here matches this tarot deck perfectly. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so yes, so for a lot of you, it can literally be that you need to rest. You are not getting the adequate self-care, the adequate rest that you need in order to move out of this feeling or out of these feelings of stress and worry and anxiety. In the midst of feeling this way, it looks as though you are trying to figure out your next move. You're not sure what next steps you want to take, either in life or with a certain situation. Other than that, it really does look like things are going okay once you get your footing. So, okay, you need to get this rest. You need to try to move yourself away from this worry and this despair, right? Map out your next step so that you may better enjoy life in the present. It looks like you have people around you whom you can come together with to help alleviate a lot of the stress and worry. Pull in those around you whom you trust and talk to them. Come together with them. Share your emotions. Showing and sharing your vulnerable side is not weakness. It's good. It lets it all come out. So if you have anyone that you trust, that you can vent to or let loose for a little while, right? To just you just really need that break. And it could be that someone is actually trying to move in and do this with you, and maybe you've just been putting it off because, well, you probably just don't have the energy for it. You don't have the energy for it, and also, you're feeling quite stressed out at the moment. The cards would like to say, pull in the qualities of our Queen of Swords here. She's going to take a step back. She's going to be smart and strategic about the actions that she takes, right? You are unclear and unsure about how you should move forward with a certain something, how you should step into something. The Queen of Swords says, don't at the time being. Right now is when you put your thoughts down, go over pros and cons, map out, if I go this way, will I be happy? Or if I go this way, will I be happy? Which route makes you the happiest, right? She wants you to be logical. Right now, it really does seem as though it's mind over heart, mind over matter. You have a lot of swords here. This is you really wanting and craving the time to look within, but this right here is kind of stopping you at the moment. But if you are able to, as I said, overcome that, kind of step out of, remove yourself from this worry and this anxiety over a certain situation, and you put a strategic plan into place, right? You actually go over step by step what you want to do. It's going to bring you down here to the 6 of Wands. You're going to see success. You're going to feel that stress and that anxiety that's keeping you up or that's not giving you the peace of mind that you require. That's why you don't fully know how you should move forward right now, because you don't have clarity. You don't have that peace of mind. And the Queen of Swords wants you to get that clear peace of mind, right? That clarity. That place where new ideas can move in, that motivation, inspiration can move in and say, this is what I should do. And when you do, you are going to come out in the end successful. This is a really beautiful reading. I love seeing the Six of Wands. I love being able to give this good news that despite these feelings, once you move in and do what you've got to do, things are going to move in your favor. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now let's pull in some oracle cards for you. See what messages or advice or tips or whatever they have for you. Okay. And I have them. How did she get upside down? Very interesting. So you have Night Song with Hidden Talents. Ooh, yes, beautiful, beautiful. See, so the Hidden Talents is immediately going along with our Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords saying, you've got what it takes. You know deep down what steps you need to take. And it's good to step back and analyze things, to research things, to think things through, which is actually what I said, right? Whenever I said, put thoughts down on paper, think step by step what you should do. That's what the Page of Wands is doing. And the Queen of Swords just wants you to, she's telling you stay focused. Stay focused on the task at hand. These hidden talents that come in with Songbird is a beautiful thing because it's like, let your color shine right now. Come into that, as I said, inspiration and motivation so that you can move forward. Let your voice be heard. People will actually look up to you for it, that you will get the recognition, not so much that you are like attention hungry. No, I don't mean that by any means. I just mean that they're going to hear your ideas and they're going to be like, wow, where were you hiding these ideas? Where were you hiding this insight, right? You're going to be recognized for this. Acknowledged. Acknowledged was the word that I was specifically looking for there. Let's pull in another oracle here for you. Okay, we have Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws and draw blood without mercy. Ooh, okay. So this is getting into our Songbird, but this is being a little bit more forceful with that. That is, like I said, come into your power. I can't remember what word I said exactly. Come into yourself more. Find that inner, your let your colors shine is what I was saying, right? That goes along with this, the roaring flames, kind of like a hear me roar. This is all about not being seduction. I don't want that to sound like I'm saying go out and seduce people. This is more fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with you again. This hidden talents doesn't just mean like, oh, I can really sing, but I've never told anyone I can sing. No, this goes deeper than that. The hidden talents and this seduction is the inner you that perhaps you've lost sight of because of any stress or anxiety, right, that's been going on. You've kind of lost sight of yourself. But these want you to find the beauty again. Love yourself again, because for some reason through here you have kind of lost sight of perhaps where you wanted to go, and you've lost sight of yourself. And we do not want that to continue. Most definitely not. Find the beauty in things again. Ooh, see? Yes. How perfect for our last oracle card that we're going to pull here. This is success. Success tying in here with our Six of Wands. Like I said, success is ahead of you. Success is what you have to look forward to once you glorify your life. Find the beauty in your life. Seduction, but that's with you, right? Not others. This success, this stress and anxiety here with these murky waters, this is you coming out of these murky waters, you being able to grow and be that star. And I absolutely love that, because remember I said people are going to give you the recognition or the acknowledgement that you deserve. And again, I'm not saying that that's the whole reason why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, but you are going to shine. You're going to sparkle with the success and you're going to feel amazing about it. And that is just so absolutely beautiful. Doorway number 1. All right, so we are closing out the reading here with success. I love this for you. Go forward, put things in place, and yes, just enjoy every beauty of your life right now. Good things are coming, so keep your head up, even during this stress. This too shall pass, right? Okay. Nothing but love, pile number 1. Bye. Welcome, doorway number 2, to your tarot reading. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. Okay, so we have Knight of Imps, King of Imps, the Tower, the Emperor, Knight of Ghosts, and 5 of Bats. Okay, so doorway number 2. It looks as though things could be a bit bumpy for you at the moment. Things are not going the way you would have liked, the way you would have planned. The Tower moment is a moment that comes in and shakes everything up, and not always is it to our liking. You have the Knight of Imps and the King of Imps. It seems as though, for many of you, you're already in this, and the Knight of Imps is you wanting to rush to fix things. But the King of Imps wants to slow that down a bit. Just kind of don't rush into anything, especially when things are already in such an upset, right? It is good to want to take action, to plan things out, but there has to be structure to it. If you just run and jump into something, you could run the risk, the very high risk, of messing things up further. This Tower moment is not going to be any fun. But the good thing about the Tower card is that it comes, it hits, it's gone. This is not going to be a lingering thing. Of course, you are going to have to deal with the aftermath, but the thing here is, the silver lining is that it's going to clear away things that are no longer good for you. Sometimes we get stuck in situations. We become stagnant and we deal with situations, even bad situations, because we're in it, because it's our day-to-day, and it actually would take more energy, more time, more thought and emotion to change this situation than it is to just stay in it, because it's like, well, I'm already in it. I'm already dealing with it. But the Tower is going to come in and it's going to clear that away. Whether you want it or not, it's going to happen. It's going to come in, this Tower moment. It's going to shake things up. So moving down here into the Emperor, and we have another Knight. This is the Knight of Cups. Again, slow down. Slow down. The Emperor wants to tell you, just as our King of Imps here, the Emperor wants to tell you to see how calm he looks as opposed to this, right? As opposed to our Knight of Imps. The Emperor is going to, he's going to take care of business. Just because he's sitting on his throne here does not mean that he is being complacent and he is going to allow bad things to continue on. That he's not going to deal with the aftermath of said Tower moment, right? No, contrary. The Emperor is sitting back and he is looking at all the things that he can put into order right now. He is even going to go further and see if he can delegate. Who can he bring in to help? That is a message here. If you are one to not ask for help, do not shy away from that right now, because those around you whom you trust and whom have probably been in this situation, or who might have been in these similar situations before, they could have tips and tricks and advice that will help you move out of this a lot faster. That is what the Emperor wants you to do, right? Pull in help where you can. It is not weakness to ask for help. So him sitting here, he's strategically planning his next move. He's not just sitting here not doing anything. He's weighing all of his options right now, because when the Emperor strikes, he's going to get business done. And that is how you need to, or those are the qualities that you can use to pull in right now to help the aftermath from this Tower moment. Now the Knight of Cups comes in here, and really pay attention to any messages that are coming in right now. Don't overlook them. Don't be so rushy to where you overlook a great piece of information or a detail to something that can help better this situation, right? Keep your eyes open. This is a definite keep your eyes open type of situation. You want to be on top of everything, just as I mentioned and described our Emperor here. Dotting the I's, crossing the T's. You really wanted to look into anything, any messages, any signs around you, right? Pay attention. Pay attention. Now down here we have the Five of Bats. It seems as though as you are dealing with the aftermath, there's going to be one last hurrah of some kind of situation that comes into your life. There is still going to be some kind of conflict. But if you pull in the qualities of our Emperor here and you have everything, all of the details done, and you have looked into everything and you are ready to move, that means that you are also going to be ready for this conflict down here. It could be that perhaps in the beginning you don't know who's causing this problem, and then as things move along, it comes to light who was actually causing this problem for you. If it is that someone has done you wrong, it's going to be very hard for you to accept, because it looks like it could be someone that you trusted. At least someone that you didn't expect to do you wrong or to cause any kind of conflict. And I do get the feeling that if it is a person who caused this, they could perhaps, of course, their first instinct is going to be to deny it. And they could possibly play dumb. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I did not realize that it was going to cause these kind of issues or this problem for you. But they knew. They very well knew what was going to go on, and shame on them. Okay, let's start pulling in some oracle cards now. It's just to see what other messages or tips that they have for you as you move forward through this situation. Ooh, we have zombie control. Okay, so this can actually go both ways, right? This could be the control that either someone or a certain situation had on you, which is what the Tower moment is clearing away. This could also mean you gaining control now that you are moving out of this, or as you move out of this Tower moment, this Tower situation, this upset, right? You are going to be able to, as I said, move into this Emperor power, this Emperor quality, and gain the control that you need, even in this dark time, okay? Even when dealing with people that, it could be someone from your past, right? Someone that you're already involved in. Like I said, it's going to be someone that you least expected to do this. And it's just going to really hit you. But you're going to have to recover from that hit and gain that control that you need to get away from this person and get away from this situation. You do not need anyone that can conduct themselves like this and straight up deny it. You do not need any of that in your life. Okay. We have nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. So this definitely speaks to that unknown part of things, right? And I love how these two go so nicely together, because we have the moon here, and it really takes me to that thought of the moon in tarot. Even though this is not tarot, it's that control, that what is working behind the scenes here with the Five of Bats. It's all tying in. So this on your toes, keep your head on a swivel type thing, okay? Pay attention to not only what messages are coming in, pay attention to what is going on around you. That is why it is not a good idea, even though you feel like, no, I'm going to rush in, I'm going to make the changes that I have to make. No, that's why that isn't such a great idea at the moment. That's why we have to slow it down. We have to think strategically. We have to pay attention, because, this reading gives you a heads up to start thinking, so-and-so's been acting kind of off. So-and-so's been acting kind of shady. Pay attention to that. What is lurking behind the scenes that perhaps you haven't opened your eyes fully to, but you've had your suspicions there. Do not, oh my gosh, what is that word? Not misjudge it. Do not ignore it is what I'm trying to say. Do not ignore the signs that are showing up, or that will begin to show up. Okay, let's see what we have. Navigation. Yes. So navigation. This is all about you being strategic as you navigate through this situation. Okay. Things are going to get, they're going to get worse before they get better for you. Doorway number 2, unfortunately. Okay. But the good thing is that it is going to pass. Just remember that as you navigate through this, that you conduct yourself in an honorable way. Do not fall into, well, he did this, so I did this, or whatever. 2 wrongs don't make a right here. right? You want to fight smart. You want to come out of this, not even fight. You want to navigate through these murky waters. You want to navigate through these prickly times, these toxic times, because it is some toxicity tied in here. And pay attention. Now I'm really getting strongly pay attention to your gut feelings on if you've had your suspicions about something or someone. A certain aspect of something just has not been flowing right for you, and it has sparked your concern here and there. And yes, you have to just be ready. Once this hits, if you're not in it already, if it has not immediately hit or if it has not hit already, you have got to get yourself ready so you can stand tall and navigate through this and not let any of that toxicity in. You're going to have to put up a nice healthy barrier there, okay? And protect your own right now. All right, so doorway number 2, definitely keep your head up, but you can get through this. You can get through this, no problem. Just do not act too hasty, okay? That's the big key here. Do not act too hasty. Keep your eyes open, ears open. Be smart. Take back your control as you navigate through all of this toxic, unhealthy, or ugly situations, okay? Nothing but love. Bye. All right, I just wanted to come back really quick and close out these 2 readings. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for picking a pile, and let me know which pile did you pick. All right, stay strong. Nothing but love. Bye.